Hello everyone, this is Filmmaking with Sid. Thank you so much for the response with the previous video. I was very inspired, but because of some health reason, I had to take a pause. And here I am back with a new ring. It's called as Gabit. The reason is, as you know, the conclusion of our previous video was, I was not happy with the boat ring, but again, the expectation was very low. It was popular when it got launched because of the pricing 2,999 when the market was offering 10 times more of its price. But then when I discovered all the features it was offering, the performance, the accuracy and everything, it was just not par with even the cheapest of watches. And that's when I decided to find a better alternative. Then I got to know about this product called Gabit. It deals into health and wellness sector. Very interesting brand, and you should check if possible, because before buying the ring, you should always check the software platform, if it's smooth, if it's designed well, if it's offering a lot of features, if there are any free features. You should always check the app first. So that is what I did. I checked the Gabit app, and then my experience was very smooth. I placed an order. When I placed an order, they asked me the address so that they can send the sizing kit first. This is the sizing kit. It's a well-packed box. It has this 8 options with different sizing numbers. You should definitely go through this process. Do not order without the sizing kit, because right now the market doesn't have any standard sizing dimensions for throughout all the brands. So you should always go through this process. And I got to know my size is 11, and then I placed the order. This took 1 day to arrive. The ring took another day to arrive. I live in Bangalore, so maybe that's the reason, but I just hope it reaches to every doorstep very quickly. Now, this is the box. It's basically a double packaging layer. Comes with this, and once you open this, this actual product box. I'll just keep this away. Now you have this Gabit ring box. I'll just let you know what's inside. Definitely, like I tell in most of my videos, I do not open the box in front of you for the first time. For me, it's very important to do at least a 7-day test and then make a video about it, because my review is all about at least a 7-day usage. Otherwise, it makes no sense to just talk about the first impressions. And then there are some papers, invoice and all those things. The first thing we will have is the cable. It's a Type-C. It's a Type-C. It's a nice Type-C cable. Then you have a Gabit ring. There are a lot of manuals and other things also. And there are this other cards which will lead you to download the app and all other things. Now talking about the design, it's pretty minimalistic. On the top you will see the brand name. On the bottom you will see the size of the ring. You have to simply open the ring, just wear it, and again once you want to charge it, just keep it in the charging case and just put it to the Type-C. Now if you see the ring closely, you will see the ring has this extra molding for the sensors, so that it will hold on to your ring and it will provide the ring to read you better, track you better. And earlier I felt like maybe this would be a uncomfortable thing to my finger, but in a moment, in 5 minutes or just under that, I did not feel anything. It just holds on to you perfectly. Also, sometimes I imagine there is like the size of 10 and then there is the size of 11, and you're somewhere between 10.5. There is a possibility. So these kind of grips usually help you. It just adds the extra hold to your finger. Now, a few other things to notice. There is this LED inside the ring which emits when it's tracking, and there is LED on the case, which is a blue LED, which tells the case is charging. Also, talking about the outer layer, it's a titanium, and it comes with 3 color options: black, silver, gold, all matte. Now let's talk about the performance of this ring. Let's start with battery performance. The company claims the ring will run for 7 days, but I still have 15% left after full 7 days usage. And let me clarify, I have not disabled any features in this ring to extend my battery life. And I feel it's very impressive to have more than 7 days of battery life. This ring tracks your sleep, stress, heart rate, steps, body temperature, and many other areas. Now, talking about the sleep tracking, the app calls itself as a sleep pattern tracking, which I found it much better to analyze, because it's not about if you're sleeping today at 6 hours and it's bad because it's not 8 hours. I mean, everyone knows that. But if today you sleep at 6 hours and tomorrow you sleep 10 minutes more than that, it feels like you're improving. And it basically analyzes that, and it tells you how your sleep cycles are improving or if it's getting worse. And if you are not able to sleep properly that night, which is that area, which is that time, and for how much duration you are at that mild sleep. The second one is heart rate. It tracks your heart rate every 5 minutes. It has this green light blinking on the ring. It indicates basically it's doing the tracking. With tracking every 5 minutes throughout the day, even when you're resting or you're active, giving you more than 7 days of battery life is very impressive, because I found most of the watches and the rings also, they lose out most of the battery when you put the heart rate tracking for throughout the day, throughout the time. But having this on and then giving you more than 7 days of battery life, that's a better deal. Now, regarding steps, I can say it's pretty accurate. I'm not saying I did count my steps, but I did compare with Apple Watch, and there was just difference of 3% when I completed 2000 steps. So I do find that very impressive, far impressive than other rings and even other watches that I have tracked alongside the Apple Watch when I'm taking this test of minimum 2000 steps. So you don't have to worry about steps. And I feel rings are far better to track your sleep and steps, because there are times when you're not wearing the watch. I do miss out my Apple Watch if I don't charge it, because you have to charge without forgetting every 2 days. So sometimes I fail. Most of the times I fail. So having something like ring, if you have, which you don't have to worry for 7-8 days to charge, there's a proper reading of your steps happening every day, right? So I think sleep and steps ring are far better than watches. It also reads your skin temperature. Basically, it tells you if you have a fever or not. I mean, that's the simple case, I would say. We usually feel if we do not have fever, our body temperatures are usually around 98, 97, 99. But there are times when this ring is actually tracking me around 91.2. It's not cold fever, but at least it tells me that I'm basically moving from 91 to 99. I do get a better report of my skin temperature with this one, and it's pretty impressive, because this is my first device to have a all-day skin temperature reading. So it's very good. Now, talking about the sensors, it has a PPG sensor. It's a crazy sensor that reads your blood volume, your blood levels and all those things. Then also it has a SpO2 sensor. We know how important SpO2 after COVID. It also has a body temperature reading sensor, and it also has a 3D accelerometer, which gives you an accurate reading for your steps, and also for other reasons if they want to improve with the software. And few other mentions. This ring is waterproof. This ring simply tells you that you can actually wear this ring and go for a swim, which the board ring did not tell you. So it's not like it's a easy thing to make. There are products that say do not wear this ring when you're swimming, and there is this product which allows you to swim with it. Now let's talk about the app. The app is very impressive. It's far more impressive than the ring itself, because it's much older, and that's the core business of Gabit. So you can be sure that the software performance will always be on the top. Talking about the app, what difference does it make? Besides telling you all the tracking features, it does help you with a lot of other features where you have to pay money to other apps. I mean, you can log your food intakes, you can take some nutrition information and all those things. So it makes it easier for you to have a proper balance reading and analyzing your health data using this ring. and there's a proper space made for this ring. When you open the app, there's a on the top right column there's this ring. If you click on that, the app basically takes you to all the things that the ring has to offer, and it's pretty simple, pretty neat. One downside for me regarding the app is the app doesn't feature any widgets. With iOS 18 and also Android having this widgets from long time, it's pretty good to have widgets. I do not find any widgets from Gabit. That is one thing I'm missing. Now, to conclude, with 12 months of warranty and a very solid product where the features are as competitive as the top brands offering and the price is even less than half, I found this product basically matching all my requirements that I raised as a complaint in my previous video. I think this is a good purchase. I'm actually happy with it. I'm actually wearing it. I don't know for how long will I wear it, but if your interest is into ring, if you want to get away from the watches, if you don't want to spend too much on the smartwatches, you can actually consider this one. It's very simple. It doesn't put you into pressure of buying cases, cover, damaging the screen, too much of screen time, too much of charging. If you just want to get away from that, just have a smartphone, which we all have to have, and one tracking device, I think you should go for this. That was my initial requirement from very long time, and makes it very easy if you have this. I will share the purchase link in my description. If you are interested, please have a look, and I would recommend you to go through all the features once. To install the app, take a tour of the app, understand how it works for you, and then place the order if you wish to have a ring with all these features at this particular price of 13,000, approximate 13,000. And that's all, guys. I hope you like the review. If you have any doubts, if I am missing out on anything, do ask me on the comments and I will respond to it as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. I will again connect with you with a new video, and we will again go for some in-depth discussion. Thank you so much.